We're having another great auction Thursday, March 10th, 6:30 p.m. at 1797 West Street in Barre, Mass. At the Barre auction. It's right on Route 122. And I'm going to go through this real quick. As usual, I'm not completely set up, and the stuff that isn't here. We have a lot of this Nazi stuff. There's a Nazi flag. There's a dress bayonet there. There's some Nazi cuffs, sterling silver cufflinks. There's a box with a medal in it. There's some sterling silver there. That's a Nazi ring, too, with a swastika on it there. Nazi ring. There's some signed sports photos. There's a Dale Earnhardt one. There's another one there. There's a Pete Rose. Let's see. Tons and tons of these tinnies, they call them, Nazi tinnies and patches. There's tons of those, probably, I don't know, I guess 30, something like that. There's a Nazi armband under there. There's a Mother's Cross there, that blue one. A couple of Nazi belt buckles. There's a Hitler Youth knife there. That's a reproduction. That's the only reproduction, I believe, is in this auction. All the rest of the stuff is original. And let's see, there's a sterling-handled knife there. I have coins. I have peace dollars, silver dollars. There's some cut glass there and pink depression glass. There's some other glass there. Dishes. There's some jewelry in that box. I'm going to go this way. I have some great stuff from New Guinea, from the Sepik River Basin, that was brought back on an expedition in the 30s. But in the meantime, here's a nice pot, early pottery there. There's a wooden mask, and there's two of these. Let's see. There's a picture there. There's a nice, and this is all there. I just don't have it together yet. There's a cast iron fire wagon. I have the guy that sits in the front and the back. Here's one of the pieces from New Guinea. It's a fertility doll. And I probably should lot these a little more closely together so they're sort of a theme to that. But I'll show you some of the other stuff in a minute. That's from the Sepik River Basin in New Guinea. There's a Mexican mask. Let's see. There's a Thailand carved figure there. There's an early doll. Here's something else from New Guinea. It's the, you see them wearing the necklaces. That's a tusk necklace. Behind that is some book ends. I believe those are bronze. There's a World War I helmet there. Nice early baseball glove. There's an explosives barrel there. There's another, I think that's New Guinea too. Carved. Oh, that's African. That one. I have some stuff from Africa too. Let's move along here. There's a nice old ukulele there. There's some marionettes. Two of them. Hazels, I think they're called, marionettes. There's some old books there. There's some nice Cupid dolls and whatnot in there. There's a nice cast iron bank. There's a cast iron pot. This is really nice. I think this is probably a slave woman or something. It's a painting on lead. It's a lead sheet. It's really nice. I haven't never seen anything like that. There's Charlie Weaver, the bartender. There's a fire engine. There's another bank and a carriage lantern. There's, let's see, weather vane. There's a cast iron tractor. There's some nice art glass pottery. Nice art glass, period. Right there. There's a advertising thermometer. 1948 mass plates matched. 1961 plates matched. There's other ones too. I don't know exactly where they are, but there's a Dale Evans skirt. That's a Structo truck and trailer. There's a guitar playing chimpanzee or monkey. There's some old metal carnival game. There's a shooting gallery behind that one. Nice stuff. The Scarlet Letter book. There's some early photos and stuff. Like I say, I'm still getting set up here. Here's another Sepik River Basin, New Guinea. This is a musical instrument, and it's actually it sounds, it's like you can tune this and make it sound good. That's a artifact from there. There's an African fertility doll. These are all like, I consider them museum quality stuff. This is an African fertility doll. There's a mask from New Guinea. This is really nice. It's pretty big. And this is from the Sepik River Basin also. There's some Bangkok, Thailand carved figures there. There's a copper drum. I think it's really nice. And there's a African carved crocodile. There's another Thailand carved figure. We have Roseville pottery. There's more of that too on the other side. There's a grass mat from Africa. There's another set of bookends. Here's something this guy must have bought in Japan when he was leaving the war and shipping back home. He sent it home ahead of himself, and it says Postal Customs Inspection may be opened for that. This here is, I believe these are for nautical. They're covers for the lamps that, you know, blink out to sea. There's a World War I Russian helmet. Nice big wicker basket. There's some more books. There's more books. There's Barbie stuff down this end. You know, and I'm going to stop this short. It just goes on, and I got to finish setting up. Vintage Coke stuff, collectible stuff, thermometers and banks and all kinds of stuff. There's a refrigerator bank. There's a high roller sign there. There's other collectible bottles and stuff. This is alcohol bottles here. There's some lots and lots of shot glasses, collectible shot glasses. There's some more Jim Beam collectible bottles. Beer steins galore here. There's a nice set of silverware that's gold plated. There's other china, and there's a lot of elephants and other. I've never seen these Budweiser bottles before. I don't know about you, but there's some beer glasses there. Tons and tons of stuff. There's more Roseville and Weller pottery. Goes on and on. 1797 West Street. Tomorrow night, 6:30. And I don't have the coins out. I don't have some of the jewelry out. I don't have a lot of stuff out. There's a nice clock. I don't know if you saw that. 6:30, 1797 West Street in Barre, Mass. Come on down and get yourself some good deals. Brimfield's coming up pretty quick.